Hello Twitch, hello YouTube, and it's some more Peglin action. Man, I imagine you guys are sick of seeing me at this point, but I'm not sick of seeing you, okay? Anyway, we have been doing a bunch of Call of the Void challenges, aka every peg you hit gets completely destroyed and you can't refresh it back again. I think this is the hardest thing you could do in Peglin. So hard, in fact, that I think we lost a run at C0 even with this on, which is almost unthinkable to lose at C0 for me. So we did originally try this at C20, if you remember, and I was like, listen, this isn't possible at C20. There's no way this is possible. I have softened on the idea now. I think it's theoretically possible, but it's unbelievably hard to achieve. I also believe it's only achievable with 2 characters. I think you can do it as the Roundrel, and I think you can do it as base Peglin. I don't think you can do it as any of the other characters. And the main reason for that is the pools of the relics, and what I think is viable if pegs get destroyed. Because most relics, Kel Surprise, in the game, want you to hit pegs. I know, bizarre. It's like it's in the game's name. However, there are a few things that don't super care about the pegs as much. This is one of them. Bombs. You get more bang for your buck if you turn your pegs into bombs. Sure, they don't necessarily come back, but it's a lot of damage, right? Not as much as at C0, though. They are 40 damage bombs at C20, but it's still a build that could potentially beat the game. The other build that I think is viable and potentially game-winning is Spinfection, because a lot of the orbs on Spinfection don't require you to hit pegs to get the effect off, so you could potentially always be poisoning enemies, always doing damage. So for those reasons, I only think classes that have access to both of these are probably viable. Roundrel and base Peglin are the 2 classes that have access to both of these. There is another potential value add as well, and funnily enough, someone mentioned this in the comments to me. I didn't really consider it. This ambiguous amulet where it says wall bouncers contribute to damage. Someone mentioned, and I wish I'd kind of got this in advance, like the intel, before I recorded some of the previous episodes. One of the best things that works with this, they said, like, as you know, heads up, Laser Orb. Laser Orb is very bouncy. You fire it against the wall and it just ricochets down the board and does not a lot of damage, but at this difficulty, or I say this difficulty, with this modifier on it, sometimes you do just need an extra like 60 damage, and that could give you a way to get to that. Now, unfortunately, as much as, you know, Ambiguous Amulet is available to both characters, the Laser Orb is actually not available to the Roundrel, so I actually bizarrely think the base Peglin character may be the best character for doing this. I don't 100% know for certain, but I've got an idea that it is. Where is this? Where is Laser Orb? There you are, Laser Orb. So yeah, Laser Orb's not available to this character, it's an orb from another class. One of the things the Roundrel's got going for it is consistency. It has a way more defined pool of both relics and orbs, so I think it's going to be more consistent on the Roundrel. And by consistent, I mean you're going to get consistently more runs that get out the first 3 areas. But after that, maybe the high roll is in the Peglin character itself, because you are losing out on a lot of things, like healing, for example. That's not going to be easy as this character. One of the things this character has got going for it, and I guess we could have mentioned it, the Roundrel has the pig. I always forget this. The base Peglin character doesn't actually have access to the pig. I've called for it so many times, like, pig save me. Base Peglin character doesn't have access to this. I think money build potentially could work, but realistically, that's only going to work once you got to like the 3rd floor, and you can start to take a bit of like liberty with what you're doing. Now, we always want to be taking the most damaging thing. That is for 100% certain. And I think plus 10 damage on bombs is the most damaging thing. The other thing that I'm going to mention about this challenge, I'll even let this go through slow motion right now. If it gets to a point, I don't know what the number is on this, because I'm sure you, like, dribblers on the YouTube comments and the YouTube viewers are like, yes, we'll watch this forever. We're happy watching you lose run after run after run. I don't know how long I'm going to go at this challenge for. I don't want to say like a month, but maybe I'll give it like a week or 2 of like solid attempts. And then perhaps I'll turn things on to make C20 slightly easier. For example, I think there's a realistic chance that Bomb Baton is the relic you need to start with to actually have any chance of doing this, because then every fight is feasible. Fortunately, this is a fight that is actually feasible, by the way, but not every fight that you start with has enough peg damage on the board to beat the game when the pegs don't get refreshed. By the way, great start. Highly blessed start to this run. The other thing I could do is find a run eventually. I probably will do this. I'll find a run eventually where I start with the bomb baton, and I'll note down the seed, and maybe we'll just try and like grind the seed and see if we can find a way to beat that seed. So I am pretty certain eventually, if I just did, you know, random runs, we would eventually get there, but it will be so unbelievably painful that I'm sort of not willing to do it. Oh, other advantages as well for playing the Roundel over the base Peglin, your starting relic is so much better as this character, so we have that going for us as well. Now, I need to be extremely careful here to not do that. So I think we've already lost this fight. Maybe not. Actually, I don't think we have. I need to sandbag this shot, though. Well, it was safer to sandbag this shot, because I need to hit the last slime with the bomb. If I fully set off the bomb in the previous turn, we'd be fucked. Fortunately, as well, the bombs do plus 10 damage, so I don't need quite as much damage on the board to kill these guys. That is a huge get for me, by the way, the transparency here. Just to apply a bit more damage to the other slime. A poison trigger would go crazy right now. Nice. Okay. Unironically, that's going to be hard. There's going to be so many runs where we start and we just lose immediately, because there are some fights we just can't possibly do. We're also going to avoid elites early on. I think elites, for the most part, are just going to not be possible. In fact, it might not even be possible on the first floor, which again is kind of why I'm saying the starting relic is super, super important, as I might have to beat the game with it. Okay. Exploitable once you have to have a crit build. We could try and make some sort of like weird crit build, but again, you have to be so careful because turning your pegs into crit pegs means that those pegs themselves don't naturally do damage, and you're so limited to damage on the board. Goodbye, Pebble. We definitely want this chest. At the same time, I want every tile I can possibly get. Ooh. I wouldn't mind piercing. Left, please. Stop it. No! Well, Reorganizer isn't what we're going to be taking. It's only really good when you want crits and refreshes. And we don't want crits. Well, I say we don't want crits. We don't want refreshes at the very least because they do nothing. It is a 2-5, but I think we can fish for something better. Right, this is in particular the map that I think isn't doable. So I think we've lost already. There's just not enough damage on the board. I'll humor it for a second. Because again, we could get somewhat fortunate with our poison. Well, okay. I was going to say that's really bad. It's not really bad. It's pretty bad, though. Damn it, I need to hit that bomb at the very least. If I can get this bomb off without hitting too many pegs, maybe we can do something. But me hitting this bomb is going to hit way too many pegs. Oh, okay, actually, never mind. Did hit too many. Like, this doesn't look like it, but this was basically the best result I could possibly get. So this needs to hit 5 pegs. This needs to hit 1 peg. I hit the wrong guy! I'm so dumb. Alright. My bad. My bad. You need to hit 3 pegs, unless you're hitting the crit. Alright, we hit too many pegs there. That's going to cause some issues when I have to do 50 damage. Exploitable kills there, by the way. Now here comes the fun games. Okay. This isn't doable. We'll reset it. I don't have 100 damage on the board anymore. And yeah, that is going to be our joy now for however many weeks I decide to do this for. You know what? I'm actually not going to humor this start. Strange Brew is like very, very small amounts of damage. I need something better to get started with. I'll try Suffer the Sling. I actually don't think Suffer the Sling is good enough for this. Like, I think it's an extremely small pool of relics that you can start with that are good enough. It is more damage, though. Decent number of bombs on this board as well. Now, funny enough, one of the things I thought I might do to make this not more challenging, but potentially doable, but in a different way, I was going to randomize people's healths, but I think that it gets away from like the original gimmick of what makes this particularly a hard challenge, because I could always eventually just roll into like a really, really lucky run where every enemy has like, you know, 1 health or something. I know that's not quite the way that works, but I thought let's try and do it on like the bare bones C20. We'll hit a bomb here. Bare bones C20. If we can beat this, let's be real. If I can beat C20 with this relic on, it's the greatest achievement certainly I've ever done in Peglin. I don't know if anyone else has done this, but I'm gonna guess no. Maybe I'll Google it at some point, see if someone else has tried to do this. I think it'll be the greatest achievement you can do in Peglin. Okay, we are fighting the slime boss, which again, we need some good fortune, and I think one of the parts of the good fortune, especially if we're playing as the round roll, we need to not ever roll the mole, because the mole is so unbelievably OP right now that I think almost every fight would go to die there, as the round roll in particular. I don't really want some fireballs in my sack, to be completely honest with you. Now, I say this, but they are pretty good damage. The good damage, they set off bombs in 1 hit, but it's getting me going a little bit wide, and my pebbles aren't too bad, so I can see me in the future trying to do this, but I think for now I'm going to say no, just because the pebbles are good enough fodder. Again, this is doable, we just have to be very slightly careful. I'm gonna fight the Terror Ball here just because, honestly, I don't care about it doing damage anymore. I'm fine with this. I think now they're going on the board, right? Yeah, everyone's on the board, so we need to start hitting the bombs now. That's the front guy dead. We'll finish him off on this fight. On this shot. Good start. Oh, I think we'll go for the pig. The pig is just going to get me some economy going. It does mean I need to be careful with how I spend money, because money is damaged now, but I'm almost seeing this as a support orb right now. And speaking of the support, get going support orb. Give me some more money. Now, I did lose some pegs in the process here. I do appreciate that. However, I think we also need to be quite greedy. I think we've already lost this fight, by the way. I really need to not hit that bomb. I had to, like, sandbag the fight just a little bit and hope that the 2 bombs would kill virtually every bat. It's probably still just about viable if I get somewhat fortunate. That's not terrible. Yeah, I really need the other bat to come on the board before I finish this fight. Okay, that's pretty bad news, bears. You're gonna die, though, to poison. Is there 75 damage on the board? Probably just about. Well, maybe not if I make those types of shots. Does the pig level up to treat pegs as durable? It doesn't matter. If pegs have durable, it doesn't work with Call of the Void. You just break through them immediately. Not only is durable bad in the base game, it's bad on this challenge as well. It doesn't work. Okay, we can't fire terror balls. They're not good enough. The pig is going to kill this guy, so I will fire the pig. This has to do some damage as well. Poison. The bats are the worst enemies as well because they can heal back up again. Okay, we have the poison now. He dies to poison. That's fine. Give me the ×4. Okay. It's also a 0-0, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't. Other than the fact that if durable actually worked on this challenge, it would be a big buff because you'd be effectively tripling your pegs on the board because hitting pegs would, you know, not instantly break them. That's the one downside of the pig, is that he does actually break the things. We need the poison to start going up fairly quickly. So I'm going to just double up into poison. Question mark or fight? I think we still want fights. I don't have a great path towards this, though, so we'll try and greed a bit of gold. If I go right, it's probably not the end of the world. If I get an elite, it is pretty bad, though. Don't be an elite. I'm not ready for you yet. Okay. It could be worse. It could be better, but it could be worse. A lot of bombs on the board. I am going to get rolled by the artillery enemies, though, right now. At least we took one out. Wow, that's actually an insane shot. I take 0 damage. And there's enough bombs on the board to kill this guy. So, we should just clear a path to the bombs again. Plus, oink oink. I might get punished for this to some degree, but at the same time, money. Also, will I get punished? Will the poison just kill him? The poison will just kill him. Okay, that's fine. More poison? Unironically, I think we go yeah. If I can get Hero's Backpack, that's another potential way of winning the game. Just have a ton of poison and a ton of Hero's Backpacks. And by a ton, I mean one, I guess. That's not great, but it might save me a hit. That might save the run, you never know. I probably should have just tried to open that chest. Yeah, I should have done. Whatever. It was super unlikely that it was going to happen anyway. This fight, I need to be so unbelievably careful, because if I just blow my load immediately, we're in trouble. So I'm gonna let him hit me. Not worry about it. That's fine. Hit me. You can hit me again, by the way, because I just need every enemy on the board so the bombs get maximum value. I will say I'm going a little bit slower than I would like. But that's okay. It isn't, but we'll say it is. If we say it is, then it's fine. Alright, this fight is over. I got some money. This fight isn't over. Actually, that's better for me. Alright, the fight is now over. We got even more money. Sure. Fine. I do need to heal. Let's go for the heal now. And we want double chest, so I'm going to try and not greed this. I don't quite have a direct path, but I think this is fine. Yeah, okay. Double chest, then elite. That does nothing, effectively. That's a bad start. I need relics that do things. It's good. It's a good defensive orb, but at the same time, relics that do things, please. We definitely have to fight this elite. Oh my god. Get some terrible RNG. Alright, let's see who we get. I probably want it to be the Slime Lord. the mini slime lord even. Probably not you guys is really what I was trying to get towards here. This will be hard. I have no piercing. Also, this fight is way harder because the power sliding doesn't work the way it normally does. This guy's going to die to poison next turn, so I might as well pump some more poison into him anyway. But not do too much damage. We already have lethal on him. So he's dead. So now we target this guy. Hopefully this lands on the crit. Cool, thanks. Okay, 49 damage incoming. We're gonna die. we're certainly dead. I kind of need to get to the bombs quicker, but... Bramble is also not where it's at. I'm gonna just throw that out there, game. Slowly grinding my way down there. Holy moly, that's actually a great shot. Doesn't pick up the kill on this guy, but if we can get it on this turn, if I can get 28 damage on this shot without using the poison thing, we might actually get out of this. I did 10, and he hit me. Okay. We're still in a lot of trouble. They died to poison. He's going to shoot me on this turn. Don't know what happened to that gold peg then. Okay, he killed me. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I actually think that was quite a good run as well. I just got really screwed by awful, awful relics. Okay. Debuff Distractor as this character, because it synergizes so well with my relic. It's not completely crazy. It isn't damage though. I feel like that is definitely the correct play. I am somewhat considering this, though. And I don't think you can put another crit on the board. I think that's too much damage you lose, maybe? I don't know. I'll take Stuff of the Sling. I think Stuff of the Sling is one of the relics that I would consider starting a run with. I'd consider trying just for a little bit with the bracelet. Did you see C20? Damn straight you did. Again, don't hit all the bombs immediately, because otherwise this isn't possible. That's fine. Just cool it on the other bombs. Okay, we have 25. Perfect. And our guy is now on the board, so it doesn't matter if we hit bombs anymore. Honestly, perfect. You think I'm the only man in the universe capable of doing this? Well, I've not done it yet. I think it's doable, but like, it's gotta be painful. Let's put it that way. Okay. Highway Aubrey. I don't think this is good enough. I could turn it into a super-powered orb, but that's not really helpful. I think anything that is specific on crits isn't viable, because turning pegs into crits is a damage down unless you get a Strange Brew, so it's just too many hoops to jump through, and then the Coban Orb doesn't work, I believe, because it destroys the pegs. Therefore, the only choice is to take Evasive Maneuver Orb level up. We're gonna go for the chest. You know me, I always play this game aggressively, but legitimately, enemies have too much health, or elites have too much health at this point for me to do it. Right, again, another fight with a ton of bombs on it. Perfect, what I dream of. Everyone on the board as well, so now we can just start chasing the bombs. We're unlikely to get to 25. That being said, we got to 25. Okay, never mind. I guess we came into this fight with quite a lot of money. takes another damage off the board. I think we'll just hit this bomb direct, just to get rid of this bat. I really should check where I'm going here. Doesn't matter now, I suppose. Well, it sort of matters. Rest Orb is not good enough, it doesn't do enough damage. So we're going to spend our money getting another upgrade. We wanted to go right, so my shot was correct. Try and clear a path this way. Again, this is doable. I just need to not hit every single bomb immediately. I'll take the 5 damage hit here, just to make sure I don't do it. Now we'll go for it. Balls to the walls. Clear a path, horror ball. Oh, god damn it. That's a horrible bounce. And just like that, we've taken all the damage in the world. We are out. I'm going to take Toil and Trouble. Poison build versus slime is great. I can't greed this. I know I'm leaving quite a lot of money on the board, but relics are just far more important. Okay, hang on a minute. Oh my god. I hate this relic. I think it's just generally awful. It might not be bad at this difficulty if I get lucky, but it really requires me to get luck, because realistically I only want to fire these 2 things, and even that is debatable. I probably only want to fire this thing. But if I ever get terrible, horrible, it's so brutal. I think I skip this. It's so brutal to not get a relic, though. I think we've basically lost. That's how brutal I think it is. I'll keep going. Hello, Tangler. This fight is also going to be horrible. I'm just going to have to eat the 3 damage hits. Honestly, it might be one of the most brutal things about trying to do this challenge, is that I'm just going to have to eat damage. Because bombs are so important, I can't set them off early. Okay, you'll drop below 50, so a bomb will kill you. Cool. My favorite shot. Okay, target this guy with the poison. We'll hit him with a bomb, hit them with some poison. I will live to regret it, because that bat is actually quite healthy. How did I not hit the bomb, by the way? Please stop hitting me. He's still alive, isn't he? Well. I should have shot the terror ball then. We are just doomed. Ah, come on! Alright, we at least got a bramble so I can try and farm a bit more money. We have to heal, because I'm going to die otherwise. We're not going to the shop because I don't have the money. It's always horrible, terrible. It's so brutal. By the way, this fight is not doable. There's too much health on it. I'll hew it for a little bit longer, but there's not enough pegs, especially when I hit that shot. If this had been upgraded, maybe it was doable, but it hasn't. Alright, clear a path to the bomb now. But the bomb's only 40 damage, remember. Target this guy, I suppose. Too much over damage there. Yeah, there's just not enough on the board anymore. Okay. I'm not giving you the kill there, enemies. Okay? Have I found out if the Combobulator works? I don't know. I think it does, but I'm not 100% certain on that. It's my running theory, and maybe I have seen this before and I just don't remember, but I'm pretty certain bomb build is a way to do it. I think I have enabled it before. Every shot fired has a 2x pollution chance to trigger a crit. This is something I wouldn't mind grabbing into during the course of a run for some value add, but I think we just get flat more damage with the improved catalyst. It also leans into a build that I think is viable. We've got the mole, so this isn't doable. I think we've already lost because we rolled mole. That fight hasn't got enough damage on the board anyway, without the added enemy, so that's that run done. Again. I actually don't think Short Fuse is good enough to start with, but it's the slime. I'll humor it for now. If only because I might be able to get another relic from the boss chests. I need to be a little bit careful here. I cannot afford to hit every single bomb instantaneously. At the same time, I wouldn't mind hitting 2 bombs fairly soon. Just to deal with the artillery, guys. That's fine. No more till all the other guys come on the board. At the same time, I need to get some gold, so I still do have to play the game. It's fine. Stop hitting bombs. Stop hitting bombs, you lunatic. Well. Oh. You know what? I still think we can do it. There was enough bombs on the board that it's kind of fine. That bramble was also fairly useful. In fact, it was so useful that I'm actually going to throw this out here now, even though it does no damage. Just because I need to clear a path to this thing. There is enough damage on the board now to get the kill. I just need to get there. Wrong guy. Genius. Poison kills. Nice. Okay, we took 1 more damage. I think nothing here is good enough to take. I think Concentration is more damage, but realistically, its best case use is hitting refreshes. It could be argued it's good for bomb build as well, but this is both offense and defense, so I think it's always a reasonable upgrade. We're going to go for a chest now, and we're going to pray. Firstly, that the relic is good, and secondly, I can open this chest with the Short Fuse. Holy moly, this is a good thing. Hang on a minute. Oh my god. I forgot that the fucking... Wait, is this a copy thing? What happened? I just pushed a button and... It looks like this is copy seed. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to print screen. Because again, there is a potential world where the best way to beat this challenge is on a seeded run, where I know what to expect. So I'm going to start saving some seeds, because that's actually a really insane start. It's 2 of the bomb build good things. In fact, I should really write down on this. Bomb to right. Smile. Okay. So yeah, we might want to try and grind this seed a little bit. We'll try and open the chest as well. I don't really mind if I go left or right. Okay. Okay, this is actually pretty big. This is a really good seed for this. The hero's backpack, it doesn't really do anything for me right now, but if I can get a bunch of the same orbs, aka if I can get a bunch of poison orbs in the sack. Okay, hang on a minute, this might be the God Seed. Have you heard of the Godfather? I think we found the God Seed right now. Because bad cheese is another way of winning the game. I think it's a really unrealistic way of winning the game at this difficulty, just because there's so many orbs you have to remove to do the cheese round guard combo. But again, cheese is going to help me. It's just more damage that I don't have to worry about myself. You know what, Bat? I just want you off the screen. Sure, the fight's ended. Not ideal. To be fair, I've been offered absolutely garbage. If we get the elite, so be it. In fact, I'm going to try and get the elite, but I do want some money. Sure, 28 gold and an elite. We might die here. In fact, the odds are we're going to die here. But I just want to see what I get offered, really. This is a really good fight for it. Doesn't ball lightning work favorably? No. The absolute opposite. I think it's maybe the most untakeable orb you can be offered. Because it doesn't do enough damage. It just destroys all your pegs for, like, little value. Should have hit the bat guy here with this. This was actually a bit of a misplay. And by a bit, very big misplay. That's okay. You thought it could be like Jupiter. I mean, Jupiter is also not favorable because it is. Actually, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe it does work the way you want it to work because your argument is that it's not hitting the pegs, right? You know what? I've never tested it. I always assume that the lightning effect counts as a hit effect, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just hits the pegs and you can refresh those ones. All right, I'll consider it. On the many things I should have been testing at easier difficulties, but I'm probably going to do it at this difficulty now. Yeah, I really fucked up on this fight. I should have got through this comfortably. And it's no longer comfortable. And that guy at the back is going to start doing infinite damage to me with the cannon shot. Good dodge. I need to check before I fire who I'm aiming at. Because again, I wasn't sure that. How did you miss the ball? I just sent it and prayed. Nice to poison. Okay, great fight. Ether Wheel is obviously worthless. You're wondering for science. Yeah, we can science that up at some point. This should get upgraded. I'm going to hold my money because I'm super greedy. That works with Hero's Backpack. This is actually potentially a run. I kind of want to try and go for the other elite, but this is so turbo greedy. I also don't have a good line for it. Okay, let's see what we get. Same again, please. Okay, you know what? This actually is a good line. I just need to not hit all the bombs immediately. Can I sandbag an orb? Not quite. Hopefully this will do good enough sandbagging. Okay, fine. 28 damage, he dies to poison. Now we need to go for all the bombs in the world. Ideally, I need to hit 4 bombs at the same time. That would be the colossal dream. I should also be not targeting this guy anymore. That's a misplay from me. Oh my god. Ah, I just can't hit the bombs right now. Cheese comes in to do me a favor. Three bombs is good enough now. That was only 2. I want to cry inside. And actually outside, for that matter. A bomb, please. Thank you. Okay, well... Here's the thing. He's going to hit me. It's just, do I have enough health to get back through to these bombs and also use cheese damage and all that type of jazz? Miss me? Thank you. A bomb plus 17 damage. Okay, we're out. I'll take it. To get the 2 elites done here is kind of crazy. We need to heal. We might actually want to take the Bramble here as well. It's really, really dangerous as this character. It's not what I'm looking for, but I kind of need to take something fairly soon. I'm not going to, because I'm stupid. I need to put something in my sack which is just demonstrably good. It has to be poison. I can't really dilute it with anything else. Oh my god! The relics are so good right now. I just need the orb. Shop is not a terrible idea, if only for orbs. Again, this isn't really the play, but I might take the right thing, because then that will actually work with Hero's Backpack. I hate you, game. I will not take this. I'm gonna go for that shop. Oh, wow, hang on a minute. Well, that's not very good, but at the same time, that's a chest. So let me just note that down to myself. Right, image, chest. We're looking for a good orb here. We could buy a relic. Poison. I think this is the wrong play. I think this is definitely the wrong play. This is almost certainly the wrong play. This does nothing. I'm not doing for science. We'll take Spinfectious Sting. The next question is, do I remove an orb? I think the answer to that is no. And instead, I save my money. Go get this fight, because I need to upgrade my other orb. Take this fight, beat this fight, upgrade the Spinfectious Sting 2 times. We're fighting the slime. It's not bad. Not my dream fight to get out of here, but to be fair, there's probably worse things we could have got. A lot of bombs added to this board as well. The only issue with this fight is hitting too many bombs on one shot. As long as I can avoid that, we're fine. A Bramble would not go amiss here either, just to slow the bats down for a turn. Or a bat down for a turn. He dies to poison. We've been very lucky with the status procs as well. Okay, it's another bomb. Probably at this point we're actually fine to just hit the bombs. Yeah, we're definitely fine to just hit the bombs. In fact, we're so fine that I'm willing to sandbag just a little bit, because this guy dies to the bomb anyway. Get the micro manipulators out. This guy dies to the bomb. The other guy will get the poison damage. Okay, or just die to another bomb. And cheese would hit them. I'm safe with bomb baton. For now, you're right. However, I'm going to take all the damage in the world. I need to heal. I think this has to get upgraded. I'd love to buy this. I'm 1 gold away from it, but it is what it is. Every attack poisons anyway. You're a 3-8. I think I'm actually just going to discard and try and get through my sack as quickly as possible. Try and get poison going as quickly as possible. I do appreciate I'm going to have to fire a Terrible next turn, but that's actually a pretty big Bramble as well. I sort of don't have time to be fucking around. Oh, one nice thing about this map as well is that the red slime pegs do refresh back. So it's one of the few fights in the game where there's always going to be peg damage on the board. Obviously the slimes aren't great, but better than nothing. Also, this guy is not moved yet. He's just on lockdown. Right, maximum bomb damage on that side. Need an early Spinfectious Sting here. Need a good crit, please. Ah, it's a horrible crit, but let me get a path to this bomb. Huge. Okay, good enough. Well, it's good. Not good enough, probably. Decent chunk of poison. It double ticks. We're now going to do some ballooning, hopefully. He's dead. Okay. You're saying there's a chance we got through the first floor and C20 with Call of the Void on. That in itself is kind of crazy, to be honest with you. This has to be upgraded. Now, here's the most important decision of the run so far. Do I take Bomb Orb? Because Bomb Orb is good with what we're potentially going to do. The downside is it turns pegs into bombs. The bombs will do more damage. I don't have the full bomb synergy yet, though. But I think we grab it still. As kind of like a pseudo-piercing. The next question, actually, is do I take Haglin's Satchel here? It's one of the few boss relics that does actually do something for me. This could remove the refresh off the board, but I'm not sure I want to remove the refresh off the board if I can get Recombobulator now. Kinetic Meteorite is fine, but not really what I'm after, so I'm going to go with Haglin's Satchel and pray that the 2 orbs that get added aren't complete garbage. Otherwise, we'll lose! Okay, they're not great. This could actually do something Spintress Payment. The Signal Boost Orb is very, very unlikely to do anything ever. The money is nice, though. Lorry Gaming, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying me stew on this run right now. So this guy should die to poison. So we don't need to super worry about him anymore. I'd like to put more bombs onto the board, please. This is new bomb orb as well, so we get 1 bomb guaranteed now. Yeah, the cauliflower could work, but it requires me to hit a lot of crits, and I don't think that's going to happen. It's not something I'm going to focus on right now, at the very least. But down the line, maybe we'll get something to work with it. Realistically, we're getting out of this fight now with just bombs. So, let's do that. You're at 3-6 right now. That's pretty good. Two, 3. I mean, you're better than firing off the Horror. I'm currently not... Well, I should probably be a bit more worried. I'm trying to get as much value as I possibly can from the board before I bomb it, so to speak. Cheese will get the kill on this guy. I've mistimed this very slightly. He's going to hit me. Unless I get lucky, which I didn't. Alright, we played this kind of poorly in the end. I could have got a bit of luck there, game. I did have 32% rolls to not take a hit. 105 gold, though. I think for safety reasons, I'm going to heal again. I know Spintress Payment wants you to have more money, but I kind of just need... I need my other things to be doing something. We have the option of some shops here. I'm going to go left, I think, with a little bit of a greed play. And we'll try and make sure I've got more than 50 gold for the shop. Not a great start. Couple of bombs needed here. Alright, we're going to take 10, which again is kind of why I healed. Oh my god, I might take more because I brambled him in place. Oh no, it doesn't work that way. I always forget. Anyway, just keep hitting bombs right now. I know there's a guy not on the board yet, but I can't really fuck around too much. Speaking of fucking around too much, the next 2 shots are not going to be great. Not through my fault, by the way. Just through the pure luck of Blinkus Dinkus. I got terrible Horror again. Hello? You're dead. Good Bramble again. Just keep uncovering bombs right now. Okay, this fight's over. We're chill. I'm going to heal again. I'm going to hold at 54, because there's a small chance I don't get another fight before the shop. It would require all these question mark tiles to not be fights, which is fairly unlikely, actually. I will take the special hammer, anvil even, the forge, because I'm going to add stuff to the sack, I think. Left, please. Okay, we miss out on a question mark tile. Who knows, this might have been a positive effect for me. It probably wasn't, because I don't want anything here. It's all garbage. Okay, let's see what we can get with relics. I think this is so much better. I took damage here. That is one thing I need to be careful of. I've not got as much health as you think I do. However, they both got instantly upgraded because of the forge. Also, Hero's Backpack. They're actually going to do some sizable damage now. Health? 59. Could be worse. I have seen lower health going into these fights. I am a little bit scared of the old mirrors here. I'm very scared of the old mirrors here. By the way, this fight had 2 additional enemies on it. Not very cool, if you ask me. Now, I think I have to sandbag this shot, if I can. Because it doesn't do enough damage. It did some damage because of the whatchamacallit. I should have... whatever. It does do some damage, and actually the refresh does something right now, but it does some damage because of the net. My health. It is very sad right now. I'm gonna die to this mirror. I can't kill it fast enough. Well, I guess the artillery enemies are actually what are gonna kill me here. I needed this way earlier. Did I hit 3 bombs or 2? 2. So they're gonna kill me now. Or I'll just get lucky with a dodge. And they'll die to poison. I don't know what's happening. I do know what's happening. We're gonna lose still because I just don't have the health to do this anymore. Alright, here's the issue. Every time I fire an orb, it does damage because of the safety net. So I can't sandbag my shots. I need this to get huge value, but it realistically can't because it doesn't do damage. We're dead. We're so dead. Because again, this will do damage, right? I hate this. I hate it so much. Okay, how do we get out of this? The out is just rolling unbelievably lucky on the dodges, right? That's the only way out now. So you're saying there's a chance. If I get lucky 2 more times, we can win. If I get lucky 1 more time, we win. This is so stupid. Actually, I don't necessarily need to get lucky anymore. If I can hit both the bombs, I'm out as well. I got both the bombs, we live. It wasn't even close, to be honest with you. Heal. If I take this, I take damage. At the same time, it's AoE poison. I think I don't take it. I can't afford to. I mean, we have to take fights to heal. We're basically dead. I'm taking too much damage and I just have no way to, like, get it back again. And it keeps adding artillery enemies to every single fight, or ranged enemies. So, I need to go kind of aggressive right now. But at the same time, I'm just going to get killed by the archers in a moment. Right, that'll be the shot kills. That kills me. Because effectively everything on the board has to die now. And I can't do that. Please, my corpse. That's kind of the run, though, it's going to take to get me to win. So brutal. I think taking Haggling Satchel ended up being a throw play. It just put 2 orbs in my sack that I just never wanted to fire. And the 50 gold wasn't worth it in the end. What did I get for the 50 gold? Garbage. Anyway, I've noted down that seed at the very least. So we could just grind the seed, but I'll just keep doing some random runs for now. I don't think I'm quite at that level of desperation yet that I'm going to just do seed. I say desperation. Let's have a good old honest try. I'd much prefer to do it on a random run. It'd be so much cooler. Alright, hello again, so for the sling, I guess I'll take you. Alright, we're going to lose because it's the mole. That's a guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, by the way. I'll play this out a little bit. If we can get to bomb build, it's possibly doable. Oh, sorry, Laurie, for the 10-minute wait. Just in case YouTube don't know, if you follow me on Twitch, there's a 10-minute cooling off period before you can type in chat. I literally put that in there because if you do it without that, so many people just come in and follow you instantly and go do you want some art or anything like that? You say no, and then they just unfollow you immediately afterwards. I'd rather beat the middleman and just have that 10-minute period, during which time most people that want to do that just unfollow you immediately anyway, and I didn't have to talk to them, so it's kind of a win-win. Except in the situations where you want to talk to me a little bit faster, in which case it's a bit of a loss. It also gets around spam bots a little bit, so it's just a little bit of safety since I have one moderator on the Twitch chat and he's never in here, so I am the mod, I am the streamer, I am everything. I am Hal in this stream. That poison definitely means that we win this fight now. I'm gonna, it's not even greed, but I need to make sure I get the money, so we'll go for pegs, not bombs. Pace is good. Don't get me wrong, pace is good. I'll take it. I think this effectively guarantees that we lose, is the thing, but not taking anything also guarantees that we lose, so you know what? I'm actually not even going to humor this. I think this is just too big a hurdle to jump over. I also missed a relic. The mole as this character is so hard because your starting relic, sorry, your starting orb does nothing. Piercing also doesn't work versus him, so you need a bomb build. And I've already added garbage to the sack. I wasn't feeling that. Also not feeling that either. I do appreciate people were calling me out on this one because I keep saying the carrot is a garbage relic. I still think the carrot is a garbage relic, by the way. But they're like, oh, on the Christmas episode, look how much money the carrot gave you. Yeah, but that was not a normal start to our run. I started with 5 relics, and also Haggling Satchel started with 50 gold, which I actually forgot about when I started the run. So it got kind of artificially inflated. I think this isn't good enough either. Now, we did have a run, I will say, between now and when I recorded the Christmas special that did, again, get quite a lot of money because of that. And it was a relatively normal run with the exception that I started with Call of the Void on it, but again, it really gave me insane money at a point when I didn't need it anymore. So that's my issue with the carrot. It's garbage early. It can become good later, but at that point, you don't really care anymore. Recently discovered the game from someone taking a break before ending a long stream, and you got very into watching it. I do quite like Peglin. I think it is quite a watchable game. It's pretty chill. People like watching low repetitive action sometimes. Like, I, for example, for me on YouTube, sometimes I'll watch a channel called Nate the Huff Guy, who just trims cows' hooves. 99.99% of things on there are white line lesion. I don't care though. It's the same thing over and over again. I don't care. It's just a chill time watching it. I think people get the same, like, not really dopamine, it's serotonin or something from watching Peglin. It's like, oh yeah, he's following the flowchart, it's this map. You know, he doesn't want to hit the 2 bombs right now because he'll lose because there's not enough damage on the board otherwise, so... Fuck! He's lost probably now because he's hit the bomb. I might be able to recover this though, we'll see. Actually, we have cheese, I can recover this. So, don't worry about it. We've gone off the flowchart very slightly. Also, should not have targeted that enemy. But yeah, I think this is a similar type of thing where it's just a repetitive cycle and it's nice. That being said, it has got like the Isaac-esque qualities where you can get some pretty diverse runs in this game. Okay, cheese does me a big solid there. And you die to 1 peg hit. Okay, pretty good. You know what, for science, let me just test the lightning orb works the way we think it does. Because I'm actually not sure now. Maybe the lightning orb is fine. And I say fine in like a very loose term of the word fine. By the way, who am I fighting? Okay. I mean fine as in, perhaps I can refresh the board and get some value. Okay, it does work that way, so it's not completely terrible, is what we're saying. At the same time, it doesn't do a lot of damage either, but it's a consideration now. It's certainly better than I thought it was going to be. We actually don't want this fight to end just yet. I'll take the 1 damage chips, just to get a bit more money. Okay, that's fine. We also want to go left, right? Yes, we definitely want to go left. Let's upgrade Lightning, because Lightning is not very good at tier 1 or 2, to be honest with you. At least at 3, we get a lot of tendrils. Fuck you, game. Oh my god. Well, that's run losing. We can get a relic still, but you can't miss a relic at this difficulty. With like this modifier on, it's just not recoverable anymore. Even if we don't down the first floor, we'll down the second floor. I kind of need like... Firstly, I need to get always good relics, and secondly, I need to get the relics when they come up. Okay. We might as well just send this into this spider anyway, because he's not dying to the bomb. Poison. Never lucky. Should definitely have targeted that bat there. That was a bit of a misplay for me. We'll target him now, though. And now we just want to clear a path to bombs, I think. Cheese gets one of them. I can hit that bomb next turn. We can fully activate it next turn. Alright. A lot of effort to do 40 damage. Well, I guess 80 damage. Get zapped. And we'll just hit the bomb and end it. Not good enough. We'll take you up to level 3. Let's see what we get from the other relic. If the other relic is like Bomb Baton, then we have some degree of chance. I might even go for the elites. Just, you know, balls to the walls. Because typically elite relics are better than normal relics, but I'll human this run a bit further, or a bit longer. because we've actually got a quite good run up incoming. That's not good enough. Actually, that's probably bad. I should probably not take it. I don't really want to turn my board into temporary crits. Right, one of the few fights is actually just completely fine. There's always enough damage on this board. Artillery guy instantly dead is a very good result as well. Good. Good money. Alright, I think that's this fight over. Oh, actually, no, the red slime's gonna live, maybe? Oh, no, I'm gonna target him now. Alright, he's dead. Okay, acceptable. What is not acceptable at this point is the distinct lack of being offered anything that's actually usable. This is probably not doable. Actually, we'll try it. Let's use lightning orb tech. The reason I say this one isn't doable is there's way too much health incoming. We do have cheese though, so I can always just use my health, I suppose. Put my body on the line. So we'll always be discarding, I think, as well. That's 20 damage incoming. Another kill. I can't discard this time. I need to move over to the refresh as well. This is about as horrible as it could possibly be. That was a misplay as well. I should have targeted the guy at the back. That's probably going to cost me a lot, in fact. Because now I'm wasting damage effectively because he's going to die to cheese anyway. The other guy behind might have died on this shot, which would have saved me 5 damage. I effectively took 5 damage for no reason. I also should have discarded there. It probably doesn't matter anymore. I think there is enough damage on the board to kill this last guy. And yeah, there is. Lightning Orb and Cheese got me there, bizarrely. Against all odds. I'm gonna heal again. Alright, one of these relics has to be unbelievably good. I don't even know what. Like, I say one of these. All 3 of these have to be unbelievably good. That's not good. Well, in the context of what I'm doing, it's not good enough. That is probably good enough, but it won't recover me now. So we need this guy to give me something god tier. I can't say this is also my dream fight right now. It's another one of those situations where I sort of need to hit all 3 bombs when the green slime comes into the board. And I'm always going to be discarding right now, because I really need to probably use cheese damage to get me the dub. So we're going to lightning orb the boss here, I think. I'd love all the bombs, please. You hit none of the bombs. You've cleared a path, though. I can't deny you cleared a path. Discard. Bombs. We hit one of them. God damn it, we hit one of them. Now we could do with hitting the other one, but it's going to be pretty hard from here. This turning everything into crits is also becoming a bit of a nightmare, because now I can't do damage. We're actually going to do this, because he's going to die to cheese damage. Insane. Who am I fighting? It's the mole, isn't it? It's the slime. Wait, this is actually doable. Take Spinfectious Sting. Instantly upgrade it. We could do upgrading it one more time. You give me Recombobulator now? Are you crazy? I have to take it. It's one of the things that I think could legitimately beat the game. This shop is a wash now because I've thrown away all my money. On the plus side, it didn't really matter. I'm actually going to grab another one of these. And this is kind of the dream. Oh, also we should test, just to make sure the Recombobulator strat does work. But I'm 90% certain it will work. So we should hit the bombs early. Well, that showed me nothing. Thank you. Right, does this bomb come back if I hit the refresh? That is our new question. It does. So the Recombobulator strats do work. I'm 99% certain we checked this, and we knew this was true. Anyway, we now want to hit all the bombs. That's all of the bats dead. We're almost certainly going to lose this. I have to heal because it's not enough health to fight the slime with no real defensive tools. Who knows what this would have been like had we got the early chest. Horrible opening. Let's go with it. We need a few more dodges. Unironically, the dodge mechanic, this redoublet, might be the thing that carries me here. Because it will let me put more poison on that I should otherwise have got onto the boss. Any Bramble enjoyers, by the way? Any random Bramble enjoyers? Ah, I missed the crits. I have to be slightly greedy. I'm not doing enough damage otherwise. Cheese will, do something now. This has to go off because I need to dodge. Hit the crit this time, you genius. It's so close. It is still so close. I think we're going to do it, actually. In fact, we're definitely going to do it. He's going to die to the poison damage on this turn. I am stunned we're still alive, but we are. Upgrade this. Upgrade this. Leaf cannot be taken. Well, actually, hang on a minute. Leaf should not be taken, but Recombobulator puts us in the territory of maybe. I'm not taking Constricting Chains because it is garbage. I could take Kinetic Meteorite. That is probably the only choice we have. And I think I'll take it. Debatably, it's not good because it's going to make me hit more pegs, but maybe hitting more pegs isn't necessarily a bad thing. We are definitely going to the right after this battle. Other things that are not good. Firstly, this guy right in front of me because he explodes. Secondly, I don't have a lot of good piercing right now. Piercing is only through bomb damage, and I don't have any way to put bombs on the board, so I'm really relying on the fight having bombs on it. Otherwise, we are effed. This guy needs to go down next. This kind of gets to the issue of using stings as your poison enabler as well. I can't throw them into the shields because it won't do anything. Well, I can, but it'll just won't do anything. So we sort of just need to grind through these guys with anything else. The bombs, I suppose. I might die here. Which would really suck, but I just don't have the counterplay for these guys. Okay, one of the archers is dead. I really need another bomb to go off, but that's fine. Archer down. Not the archer down, but we dodged. And then poison will kill him, at the very least. Okay. Funny thing, this doesn't just work without attack. Good point, I could have refreshed the bombs as well. You're right, I have Recombobulator. Wait, the cauldron bubble doesn't work that way. It works the way that you want it to work. Anyway, they're dead. Alright, well, that's annoying. I thought we tested that. I have to heal. Come on, chests. Actually not worthless. Come on. I've only ever done this once without any aid. Now it would be... Okay. Actually, Ask Me Anything is very good because the shield enemies resist bomb damage. Now they'll take 2 times bomb damage, so... It's a pretty important relic for this floor, with bomb build. Oh, greatest deal in the history of deals has just dropped. Take 2 pebbles and get out my sight. We can't do anything here, literally. I probably would have bought Spinfectious Sting, because I'm... Oh, I would have definitely bought Bomb Baton. Alright, that's actually a huge miss, because we won't get it for the rest of the run now. We need mitotic bombs, please. That is the new winner's strat. Actually, I say mitotic bombs. I need mitotic bombs plus another bomb generator to get there. I also need you to die, like, yesterday. Okay, that should be you dead. I'm beginning to think the lightning gun might actually be the best thing to take. It may not be the worst thing, turns out. As you get more peg value effectively, also it does work well with bomb build. Ow, my face. We'll get the refresh going here. Hopefully dodge an attack. Nope. Nope. Cool. Well, he dies anyway. A lucky dodge, please. Thank you. I have to heal. I am slowly dying at basically every opportunity, but... You should consider being financially responsible. Have you seen, like, how little food is going on my table every single round? I'm like, eating ice soup right now to fucking live. I can't save for the future. The present wants too much. By the way, this fight is horrible for me because there are no bombs on it. White Mage must go, because he's just going to blink me for the rest of the game. Yeah, I know what you mean in Peglin. It was a joke. Alright, the White Mage is dead. Like, very dead. Shield Lords. You are a swine. Well, we just have to fire this into him. Get that bomb back. Future, we hit that bomb. Alright, go get him, cheese. Ow, ow. It hurts so much. Fuck, I needed the refresh there. Well, that's probably game. man. The bomb is back. The carry is here. Hit bomb twice, deal 10 damage? Question mark. If that's the plan, I shouldn't use Infectious Sting then. I should use the Pebble. I missed. I knew it was wrong when I sent it off. We got the dodge though. Cheese will then pick up some kills. I'll then get zapped for the pleasure of that. How did you not hit the refresh? Come on. You died to poison damage. We're maybe going to live this. I'm also maybe not going to live this. I do need to do 12 damage or I don't win. It was too hard with the Terror Ball. It's to keep your money for expensive things that are 4 times more valuable than the common stuff. You can't though. Have you seen C20? How hard C20 is? If you don't keep upgrading, you just get, like, you go too far behind the 8-ball. It's just not possible anymore. That's why C20 is so brutal. You almost always have to be using your money. You can't save for the future. Sometimes you can, sometimes you do get ahead, but when I have a limited amount of pegs on the board, it means I've got a damage cap, so if I don't upgrade things, I have such a low damage cap that it makes some fights not doable. We'll go with one more, and see where that takes us. Give me one more start with an actual real relic that exists in Peglin that does damage. At least not there's 3 same relics, just in a different order. Okay, I think Grubby Gloves is good enough to take. It's plus 10 damage effective on every single shot. And we're fighting Slime Lord. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. That green slime enemy doesn't matter, because realistically it'll die to the bombs, and I have to hit the bombs fairly soon. In a weird twist of fate as well, never mind. It nearly did matter because I got Spinception as the first... Not Spinception, sorry. Transferency as the first debuff, so I didn't want the extra damage to go into the slime. I got very lucky in the end. It probably didn't super matter. But any extra damage I can put onto these guys is pretty big. Also applying my Round Eloquence onto the other tree, pretty powerful. My only regret right now is that the tree's stump doesn't retain the debuff, so... Basically my attack damages do nothing. Alright, you are... going to die if I do 12. Oh my god, I missed the 25 gold. I didn't notice, I was not paying attention. Not a smart start. I think you have to take... It's blind arrows or 10 gold. It's not the cookie. I'm telling you that. It's... Alright, I'll take it. Healing is nice, but again, I don't really want to ever be hitting the refresh peg, at least in the early game, so it doesn't offer me a lot of value in the short term. We're not going to get that chest or elite, which is probably good for the course of the run. I might actually embrace the lightning here. Sure, embrace lightning. But yeah, again, I have to play for the short term, because it's too hard not to. Like, there are fights now I could get that I would just instantly lose, because I haven't taken an upgrade. This isn't one of them, by the way. Well, sorry, it is one of them, but it's not one realistically I should lose. As long as I play this vaguely smart, I should be fine. Unless I get hideously unlucky. Because I just need to wait for enemies to get on the board so I can bomb the board. Because 2 bombs will kill everything. Okay, everything is dead, but the rainbow slime. I was going to say a bramble would go kind of crazy there. We didn't get it. I'll upgrade ball lightning to do more zaps. And I'm going to greed, because I don't really care where I go here. The floor plan's actually not very good, now that I didn't take the elite fight. I basically should just go for question mark tiles, I think. And hope that one of them's a chest. Alright, we take 6 damage because we didn't kill the artillery enemies in time, but again, we had to be slightly careful because I couldn't set off all the bombs immediately. To be fair, it's hard to set off all the bombs on this map. In fact, I think this is one of the few maps with the Call of the Void on that actually get easier, because you have more chance to access bombs, which means that you have more access to the damage on the board. Artillery guy is dead. We just want to get to a bomb. Or do 16 damage. Whatever is easier. God, okay, the poison will save me. I kind of want to grab double-double. We don't really have the poison build for it yet, but it is something, at the very least, that could, again, break the game to some degree. Also learned I need Cauldron Bubble. Hello, Mimic. It has been some time since I fought you. I'm not sure how this is going to work with this difficulty modifier. We did fight you, funnily enough, on an easy difficulty with this on, and we killed you pretty comfortably, but I feel like we were stronger then, and you were also obviously weaker. Nice. I really need to hit a crit there because there's 9 stacks of exploitable on this guy, so crits do so much more damage now. Neither of these things do anything, sadly. So that's good. Okay, it does 1 poison even on 0 damage. Cool. It's not worth yet. That's probably lethal because of exploitable damage, or just actual natural damage because it was lethal anyway. Alright, we're looking for a really good relic here, game. What do you even become at max level? It's always double. It's just more and more damage. I'm going to ignore it for now. I'll heal instead. Ooh, okay, hang on a minute. Oh, that's so annoying. I would take all 3 of these. I think we take Mask of Sorrow because I'm leaning with the double-double more towards poison build, but it's actually quite a difficult decision. Mental Mantle is good, but obviously it's capped by the limited number of pegs on the board. And bombs doing poison is good if you can get a bomb build plus the poison build, which I think you... Realistically, to do this challenge, I think you're going to need a bit of column A and a bit of column B, and that's probably the thing that cements them together. But we're just not there yet. I have to play them now, as I've said, because the game is too hard otherwise. You're dead to poison regardless, so we might as well try and get a bit more money. I'm going to take it, but I'm going too thick. One of the other things I think you need for this to potentially work is to go taller rather than wider. And I'm not really doing that right now, but fuck. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, it's just so hard. Like, it's super, super hard. If I don't have bombs on the board, I can't do AoE damage. If I can't do AoE damage, I dial the next floor. If I pick something up that is AoE damage and it's an orb, it dilutes the rest of my stack anyway. It's hard. What can I say? Not having unlimited pegs is hard in this game. All right, we'll go for the elite because I think I need a bit of another boost. Do I want an egg or a bramble? I know the bramble is good against the slime, but it's not really great after that, so I'm actually going to take the egg, and we'll probably just throw it at a random peg going forwards. That is horrible. I'll take 9. That probably kills me, in fact. Okay, well, This is a problem. We'll heal for 10. That's really weird. The egg thing's broken. God damn it. I really needed that crit there. I hate how it breaks the power slide. And now you offer me the crit. Double poison, I suppose. In fact, I should have hit no pegs there. This was a misplay. Put some bombs on the board, I suppose. Yeah, it's just so hard. Like, there was, again, a theoretical chance of doing that, but... It's hard, man. It's hard. Saving money for the future. I save a bit of money. I don't have enough damage anymore. I lose to an elite. I don't do elites. I don't get relics. So if I don't get relics, I can't beat the game. It's a difficult cycle. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. I'll come back and try and do more of this challenge. Maybe next time we'll play as the base Peglin character. I think it's also viable as they just have a worse starting relic, but they have some other fun little tricks that they can do. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!